Alright, how's everybody doing tonight? Alright, I hope you're fucked up. If you're not fucked up, get fucked up now, because these jokes are not funny unless you are fucked up. I am fucked up. It's the only way I'm funny. I've discovered that. Basically, I've discovered whenever I drink, I just become really sad and cynical. And, you know, when I smoke weed, I just... Oh, wait, sorry, it's not legal here. I'm not allowed to say... Oh, yeah, when I medicate myself, I usually tend to feel, you know, just a little bit more mellow. Just a lot less anxiety-stricken and just, you know, calm. You know, I'm not losing brain cells. You know, I'm still intelligent. But, semi-intelligent. But, basically, the most perfect example, actually, was, last summer during Summerfest. I went to Summerfest with my friend Sam, he's my best friend, and, my girlfriend Gabby, and my friend Sophia. And we were going to go see, I believe, Greta Van Fleet, you know, the Led Zeppelin ripoffs, right? And basically, his idea was that we all just taped the vodka into these water bottles that were squished down so that it would be taped to our stomachs like we were doing some contraband shit. And he conveniently just put his bottle right where his cock was. So he had like these skinny fucking pants on, and he just had his fucking bottle shooting out of his dick. And so we were just rolling around, and everybody was looking at him. They're like, oh my god, that guy's cock is huge. Jesus Christ. and Sam knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. But, anyway, he pulls over to me as we're standing in line to get into the entrance. He was like, man, I really hope this doesn't break, bro. I really hope this doesn't break. It's gonna look like I pissed myself. And I was just like, okay, now I'm just waiting for that to happen. Now I really need to see that happen. Unfortunately, it doesn't. We make it out without a whim. Turns out it's really fucking easy to smuggle alcohol into Summerfest. So if anybody wants to know, it can happen. It can happen. So anyway, we are sitting in the rain and it's just fucking pouring. And we smoked like this little tiny roach beforehand just to keep us on deck for a while. We were just waiting for them to come on. We were there for like a solid 5 hours just so we could get good seats. Wasn't worth it at all. This is why I hate concerts. This is why I hate big concerts, is because it's just constantly having to wait for this fucking band that's going to play for an hour and doesn't give a shit about you. Anyway, so basically, I'm just waiting around, and we whip out the vodka, and Sam's like, alright, I'm going to start chugging, and sure as shit, he chugs. He chugs. Now, he's got a little Russian blood in him. I learned that later on in his life. I also have Russian in me, but it's mixed with Jew. And if you've ever met a Jewish family, they drink a lot. And I learned that vodka in my tummy feels good. So I pounded that shit like it was water. And after I took like 4 or 5 ginormous gulps, I'd say it's about like 15 shots total. I don't remember shit. But apparently, from what my girlfriend told me, I was just ranting on about how much I hate the world and politics and all this other stuff, being all cynical, like the worst fucking human being in the world. Meanwhile, Sophia is just blowing chunks all over this place in our spot, and we have to walk out, and everybody's looking at us, and we have to convince this one little fucking special trooper who is like rolling around and acting like he has some sort of authority, being like, oh yeah, dude, are you drinking? Are you drinking? Are you underage? How old are you? How old are you? I'm like, chill out, dude, we're 21, don't worry about it, you know. She's just sick. She's just sick. Like, oh, okay, well, you have a good night. Just want to make sure that the lady gets the help she needs. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, Mr. White Knight, get a... It's like, what the fuck? So, yeah, me and vodka do not mix. Another time that I had a run-in with alcohol, it was at the Locust Street Festival with Sam, again. He's kind of like my little antichrist that hangs on my shoulder being like, drink, smoke, God, fuck up your lungs, everything. And, we were just, you know, out at like 3 a.m. in Milwaukee, which, by the way, I do not recommend. There are some crazy motherfuckers out there, and we ran into one. We were just walking along, and we were just speaking in Russian accents. We were like, oh, fuck, I am fucked up. I cannot do this anymore. Oh, shit. And we were just kind of like trembling along. We were just like feeling really social. We just wanted to fucking talk to people. We didn't care who. We accidentally gave this guy like $15. I don't know. He talked us into it. He seemed real friendly. We didn't give a fuck. Anyway, so this guy's like biking down the path, right? And he's just like, hey, I'm crazy. And we're just like, yes, you are, you fucking bitch. And he slows down and then turns around, and we're like, oh, shit. Oh, shit, Sam, what are we gonna do? And he's like, I don't know. I don't know what we do. So, anyway, this fucking guy comes up, and it's just like, what do you guys do? Oh, are you guys Russian? Where are you guys from? And we're like, Siberia. Yes, my mother worked in the coal mines, and I came back here on the American education to, you know, foreign exchange program. Yeah, Darushka, no diablo, tie diablo. And Sam would make up some fake ass Russian too. He'd go along with it. He'd be like, oh, no, shalom, yeah, dude. And so far, at this point, we were just so drunk and so immersed in our roles that we just became Russians. We were Dmitri and Molotov. So, anyway, we fucking are just rolling with this guy, talking to him at like 3 o'clock in the morning, just rolling around on the empty ass streets. And he's giving us a few shots of whiskey through his little flask that he's just carrying around with him. He's like, you guys should go back to my place if you want to party. And we're like, oh, party? Yes, we love party. We didn't keep... So we just followed this guy. And basically, he got to his house, which was in this really nice financial district. It was really nice. He goes to his car. He's like, wait 1 sec. I want to show you my gun. And I was like, oh, shit, this is where it gets real. And I'm like, Sam, Dmitri, we can't break out of this. We got to act like Russians. We have to be tough. And he's like, yeah, bleh, bleh. And so he whips out his Glock and he gives it to me. And I've never shot a gun before. I just tried to act like I knew what I was talking about. I tried to act like I knew how to hold it. But like the furthest experience to guns I've gotten is Call of Duty. So I was just holding it like I was a gangster, like sideways. And yeah, that was pretty much it. So he brought us up to his house, and he was just rolling us cigarettes with this little cigarette machine. And, you know, the tobacco, the marijuana, the fucking alcohol was just all hitting at once. And I would sometimes accidentally slip into an English accent, into an American accent. And he wouldn't notice. He wouldn't notice because he was fucked up too. But we had a few close calls, and he had us stay in his house overnight. And we stayed there, we slept, we woke up in the morning with the worst hangover that you could ever fucking possibly imagine. Like, the souls of Hades just came and claimed it, and you're fucking dead. And I rise up from the dead, just a fucking empty soul, and I turn to Sam, I'm like, oh, we gotta get out of here. And I just feel like I'm a roofied fucking blonde bitch from fucking Beverly Hills. I'm fucking stumbling around, I get to the door, all of a sudden I can't open it. I turn to Sam, I'm like, dude, this fucking door won't open. He's like, what? Let me see. He takes it, he jingles it open. I think Sam would have been able to bust it open, right? And it doesn't open. And so we both sat down just to process what was going on. We're like, oh fuck, are we locked in here? Did this guy literally just fucking kidnap us? He's gonna put us on the sex trade. I knew it, we're gonna be the Russian fucking twins. And then Sam was just like, oh, I'm gonna fucking kick it down, I'm gonna kick it down. And then I realized that my drunk ass was just fucking stupid, and I just had to give it a little elbow grease and it opened. And my instinct was immediately to go to the toilet. Sam was just like, we can't puke here, Cooper, we have to go, Cooper. And I'm just like, oh, I can't fucking walk, dude, my stomach feels like there are like 15 bricks in it. And I'm ready to puke. Like, I just want... Have you ever been so fucking hungover that you just want to puke just to get it out? Yeah, that's where I was at that point. And so, basically, what happened is that we stumbled out, and we were walking along this fucking really nice neighborhood full of rich people. All of them are looking weird at us while they're just busy walking their little fucking deformed dogs that are purebreds. And we're just I go into this near back alley that I could just find to just dispose of what's in my stomach, and I just puked out this fucking gross ass yellow bile crap. It was just pure alcohol waste. Like it just skipped the liver and went straight out. And